I don't care what anyone says. I was on time. I was on time. It was just barely, but I was on time. I didn't even have time to throw my headset on. According to my time here, I was 2 seconds before 10:01. It was 10 o'clock. I hit the stream button. 2 seconds later, 10:01. That means I'm on time. 3 days in a row, I think. Impressive, I know. Let's get a tweet out nice and quick. Hang on. Oh, I gotta adjust some settings though. I was not prepared. I should have been ready because I was just in Cade's kind of hanging out. But I had to run my 6 stars real quick and all that, so yeah. Ian Pinch sending over a couple of bucks already, man. Thank you so much, saying, slapped you first. Well, you may have slapped me first, but the slap, it was lacking in everything. You gotta do it like this. Slap. And that's how you do it. Okay, let's get a tweet out nice and quick. Hang on. Dearest at Marvel Champions. I'm gonna use the same line I put in Cade's because I kind of liked it. Which was, I don't remember exactly what the wording, but it was something like this. If they made a gold fish cracker snack in liquid form, I would be all over it. As I am now live. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit different wording than what I said in Cade's. Anyway. Tweet. I would not actually be all over it. That would sound disgusting. that sounds gross, man. It sounds super gross. But anywho, Dr. Rince also sending over a couple bucks. Thank you very much, man. Saying, we have for lunch. Also, happy birthday. Thanks, man. It's not my birthday. I had for lunch, what did I have for lunch? Beans? Surprise, surprise, surprise. I ate some beans, man. You know, not just beans. It was, you know, beans and corn and some other vegetable type stuffs. I'm really trying now. It's I gotta make some serious moves. Hopefully you guys notice a big change soon here in my overall weight and appearance and that kind of thing. Shark, thank you very much, Dr. Rince, by the way. Shark sending over $2 as well, saying, what did the cowboy say at the second rodeo? Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna be bad, isn't it? This ain't my first rodeo. Followed by happy birthday. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Chris Sumter, what the heck is going on? I haven't even been live for 5 minutes. You guys are in me with all kinds of super chats. Chris Sumter sent over $5 saying, your hair is looking shiny tonight. Well, thank you. I got 6.1 complete. 12K offer, dude. First off, congrats on 6.1. Second, thank you again for the $5. And third, if you have the units, I do still think that 12K offer is amazing. I think it's amazing. I think it's so much value packed in there for 12,000 units, especially those items you can carry right on over to 6.2 if you so choose. Maybe try to get a one-time clear through there or something like that. Not that matters as much because there's no title for that one, you know. But you know, you can still use that stuff. Oh, crap! What else was I was gonna say one other thing. Chris, I was gonna say something else and I forgot. I guess that was it. Yeah. If you the other thing I was gonna say is just this. you know, 12,000 units, that's a lot of money. And if you're going to be spending that kind of money, you know, first off, it's your money. You do whatever you want with it. But if I was giving some advice, I would say you can probably get more for your money if you waited until the July 4th offer, since we're pretty close. We're within a month from that. So, yeah, I would only get that offer if you actually had 12,000 units or, you know, very close to it or something like that. I see a whole bunch of Cade Raiders in here saying can't stop, will stop? Can't stop, will stop? Wow. What's up, guys? The King also sending over $4 saying, BG, hi, that's it. That's the super chat. All right. Thank you very much for explaining it. Yesterday I was confused when somebody sent over a super chat just saying hi. And I thought there was more to the message. And it took me a good 5 minutes to figure it out. Thanks for the $4, the King. I appreciate that, man. Cheers to you. Cheers to all you guys. Shark sending over another $3 too. Saying, what's yellow and should never be drank? A school bus. Oh boy. Shark, thank you for the now $5. School bus, dude, really? He's not wrong. Well, I guess you have a point there, Demyoung. I drink school buses all the time. Oscar, aren't you afraid it's going to cause heart disease or something? But anywho, what's up, everybody? Thank you for all those, the flurry of super chats. Right when I started the stream, pretty nuts. Aiden B, first winner, followed by Kurz, Victor, Freeze on. Yo, BGE, looking for my first rank 5 4-star. Should I take up Venom the Duck or Hyperion, both unawakened? Also, who should I take into dungeons to counter Immortal Iron Fist? Anybody except for a 565 Omega Red. He is incapable. It was not my fault. It's just the nature of the game. You know, rock, paper, scissors and all that. Between Venom the Duck and Hyperion, probably Venom the Duck. I think Hyperion, without his Awaken ability, he's playable, but you definitely feel the lack of Awaken ability, whereas Venom the Duck, I mean, you know, you can feel a difference too, but it's not quite as noticeable. So that's who I would go with, but only if you like Venom the Duck. Not everybody likes him because of how you have to sometimes, you know, or, well, you always have to build them up, but just sometimes the rolls can be kind of annoying, so not everyone likes them, so yeah, it's up to you. But between the two, I think Venom the Duck has a little bit more potential. What's up, Miguel? It's not Carson. Shane. Chris. Blaze. Bonesaw and Hoochie Wife. Justin. Lakers Bodyguard. Did you read my tweet earlier by chance? What was your tweet earlier? Lakers Bodyguard. Oh, I know you are not war focused, but can you do a stream about the new award nose, please? Yeah. I did read that, but I just couldn't do a stream about it. So, and I see Pete just linked me something on Twitter. What is this, Pete? Nice parry blade. Thanks for that. Yeah, this is pretty ridiculous, man. Pete got parried. Like, do you see this though? Do you? You see the parry thing? He is clearly in a medium attack right here. What the hell, dude? Oh, he's fully extended. That's a nice block animation right there, man. But you know, Pete's new to Ghost, so you'll get it one day, Pete. You'll get it one day. Alright, I'm still all scrolled up. What's up, Hector? Cameron? Cade Star? Demiok Dubes. What up, people? Scroll this all the way on down. We got Haraden here too. What's up, man? Did you see the vid? BG goes from that attack stance into a standing block in one frame. It's so ridiculous looking. There's a video? Oh, okay. Well, this is just the picture. I mean, I believe it, dude. I believe it. Yeah. I don't even need to see the video. What's up, B Manny? Pixie Bell. What up? How are you feeling today? I've been feeling for months. Biggest fear has always been having people quit enough that there's no one left to have fun with. Glad we're adjusting. Hashtag 4Loki for life. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it is for any game that I've ever played. Is of course you don't want to see your friends quit, man. It's rough, dude. I still miss Mo Battle Chips. Still miss Jay. There's a lot of people that I miss that have kind of come and gone over the time. I feel like Doobs has been hanging on for dear life for the past, like, I don't even know how long, man. And I just feel like you're also burning yourself out with all that arena, man. I'm worried about you. But, you know, either way, man, it's just the nature of any game that you play. That's how it goes. Grand, Sparks, yeah, dude, there's tons of people. Tons and tons of people. Dubes talks about quitting on every stream. It's concerning. It's very concerning. It was honestly, I thought today was the day. I was like, yep. Well, see you later, Dubes. Doesn't have to be like this, though. Yeah, well, I mean, to some extent it does. Like, of course this update sucks. You know, there's nothing, you know, there really isn't much positive to say about this update. The whole update is bad. But in the past, people have quit not because of a bad update, just because, you know, it's their time. Arena isn't burning me out. Poop like this does. If there wasn't 4 more days of AQ, I would have raged the F out of here earlier. Yeah, I figured that. I figured that's why I put that in that post. I don't think you were the only one. BG time to make a video, make AQ and AW great again, or I'll leave for Loki. It kind of worked last time. I mean, it did kind of work last time. You're right. I'll probably make another video. If it stays like this, I'm out too. Yeah, see, look at this. I don't want Ronan to leave. I don't want any of you guys leaving. I'll probably make another video. I don't know what I'm going to say in it exactly. You know, I'm sure people, especially Cameron, wants to see me flip out and rage out and stuff like that. But there's nothing that's gonna make that happen. Even if I stopped playing the game myself, it would be peacefully, just because that's, I don't know, man. That's just kind of the way I am. But you know, I'll try my best to put it into words how people are feeling in the video. Try my best to come up with some ideas for changes that people would enjoy. That's all I could really do at the end of the day. I do 100% think that they're gonna fix it. Just to be clear, like I'm absolutely not happy with the way things are, but I absolutely also do think they're gonna fix it. Like the part that is concerning is how long will it take them to fix it, and that part I don't know, because it's the weekend right now, so I don't even think they're going to be looking at this stuff until Monday. I think it's, you know, they got somebody over the weekend, the community people over the weekend saying, hey, yeah, we'll take this to the team, and, you know, the team just has a bunch of emails waiting for them Monday morning or something like that. Can Disney buy Kabam and have larger employee base take care of this game? Oh, they wouldn't want that. That means that it would cost more money to run things, and then Disney makes less money. I wouldn't want that. Brian Starr is going to friend a word for brain. Oh, Starr. How many drinks? How many drinks? We are aware the new difficulty is a response to the link changes, right? They said as much in the post about them removing links. These nodes? I thought they increased the difficulty with, what's it called? Like, they increased the difficulty of the links. I don't know. I don't really read a lot of the posts word for word. I usually just skim them, and even then sometimes I don't do that. But yeah, regardless, it's not good the way it is. I mean, a lot of it is bugs. A lot of it's bugs. So even if you say like, well, this is a response to them, you know, like toning down the links. You know, no matter what you like there's a crazy amount of bugs right now. B Daniel sent out $5. Thank you, B Daniel, saying BJ, I need advice. Variant 1, Chapter 2, Quest 2, MODOK on left side. Any suggestions so I don't throw my phone out the window and run it over repeatedly, dude? That MODOK's pretty tough. You may have to start over a few times on that guy. I think the best thing to do is taking a high DPS champion, whatever you have. I use Stark Spidey. I know a lot of people use Stark Spidey. I don't think you have Stark Spidey. I can't remember for sure if you do or not. And just kind of doing the, you know, try to get MODOK backed up against the wall if you can, and just do some backdraft style intercepting. That's pretty much all I got, man. He's brutal. I think that one is stun immune, right? I think it's stun immune. Dude, not as a 5-star. Okay, alright, I figured. Grotesque, sent an over 5. Thank you, man. Saying BG, cheers. Cheers, dude. Thank you very much. But yeah, B Daniels, if you don't have, I mean, yeah, if you don't have him as a 5-star, I'm not really sure who the best champion to use would be. Maybe if some people in here could put out some suggestions. I think just higher DPS champions overall, and you may have to, you know. Oh, it's aggressive fury or aggression fury too. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that one. So definitely intercept style. Definitely intercept style. That's all I really got, man. Take in whatever champions you got, whatever high DPS champions you got. You got to play around his auto block. Which of course, you know, when the icon is up, attack into him one time, dash back, go right back in type of thing. Shark sent over another $1 saying keep the wall. Okay. Where is your last one, Shark? Man, I'm getting in no arena right now too. I need to fix this. I'm still going for Doctor Strange. It's 17 minutes in and I still haven't done squat. Shark, where the heck is your message? Can't remember if I said this one. What's brown and sticky? Poop? Is that the last message? That's all I got. Namor was surprisingly easy. Was stressing about it for no reason. Yeah, he's not bad. Oh, it's... Oh, no. I think someone else said the answer, and I think it's going to be right. Okay, so check. Throw my phone out the window and get it over with. Yeah, man, pretty much. Is it a stick? Is that the answer, though? Shark. You son of a... Okay, let's actually start this grind, man. I gotta get on it. Wasting time. Wasting time. Wait, what did B-Man say before, too? I want to scroll up. How do you not have staff in when you roll out something new, though, just in case their track record held up? That's a good point, man. That's a real good point. I don't know, dude. I mean, maybe they do have people in. You know, maybe they do. Or maybe people are on call, at least. But I don't know for sure. It's just the gut feeling I get based on the responses that we saw today. But yeah, it's weird, man. Normally stuff like this will happen during the week, so that they're actually there. That's why updates for, you know, that's why like most companies update things on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, so you have the rest of the week to figure out what broke and fix it. I was off to bed, been a long few days. Good luck with the grind. Tomorrow's a new day. That's the spirit, Cam. That's the spirit, man. But wait, what was Stars? Star is mad that Brian killed Star's son. Nightbot. Oh god. Oh, Star is. How many though, Star? I didn't see. I didn't see. You put in the chat before. Feels like it's maybe too many trips. A stick, and there was another. There was another. I scrolled up pretty far for that. For that one. Oh, and you sent over another bug too. What's red and horrible for your teeth? A brick. Keep the wall. Wow. Wait, hold on. What was I? I was scrolling up for something else too, man. Oh, the word. That's right. Platitudinous is the word. Platitudinous. Why does that sound familiar? I feel like I heard that in a classroom somewhere or something. Platitudinous? Platitudinous. I don't know what it means, but I'm gonna guess it's a rhino and a bird made sweet love and gave birth to a platitudinous. Am I even 4% correct here? 4%? Accept my request, please. Friend request? Sorry, I don't add anybody in game. I got the friends request disabled. There's just in-game friend system. There's no real point to it. Like there, when it comes to response from them, we're looking into it as generic response as one can give. Yeah. Yeah. Is Nightbot really dead, or is he just being platitudinous? No, he did not make love with a rhino. So is everyone so mad about AQ or AW or both, and why I'm lost? Well, it's a little bit both for sure, but I would say mostly. Well, it depends. The people who do map 7 are definitely map 7 is the big thing right now. But I would say everybody probably war, and then even the people who don't do map 7, you know, I don't know exactly what's going on in their maps, but I know there were, I think, just mini boss changes or something like that, and I just skimming through the forums a little bit. The Hyperion seems pretty tough, but I have no idea what he looks like even. So I think that was map 5 too. I'm not sure. You just play some PoE to decompress. They dropped a new league yesterday, and they pushed like 5 patches to fix various bugs in the past 30 hours. Dude, the company behind Path of Exile is one of the best companies in gaming, for real. And they're a small studio, but they do it right, man. They do it right. The communication they have with the community, the whole culture that they've built in their studio, which, you know, I mean, of course, from an outside perspective. So, what do I really know? But based on what they've said in talks and everything, like they don't push their devs to like burnout status or whatever, because they know they have to keep rolling out these updates and everything. Whereas a lot of game companies, you know, unfortunately, it seems like people burn out like left and right and stuff. But anywho, Derek G hitting that member button, that join button. Is that a new one? Could have sworn. Is that a new one or is that a renewal? I can't even remember at this point. Let me see if I could find. I can't find you in the chat. I can't remember if that's new or not, but dude, either way, thank you for the support. Really appreciate it. Either welcome or welcome back. And well, you now have use of all these fantastic emojis, which, I mean, they're just wonderful. We're talking about a pineapple face, a banana face, couple of Gunthers, Flarpa, Lola, Spooky, and sad face. Error, try again. Oh, I'm not going to try again. They didn't let me send my emoji spam. Bastards. Bastards. But thank you, dude. I really do appreciate it. And Aiden Randolph sent over a couple bucks saying, thought I'd use this on the most genuine person. Thanks. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Is that the free YouTube bucks? Either way, whatever it is, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But Daniel's coming through with the emoji spam for me. Thanks, man. But thank you, guys. ABG went unstable on your advice and pulled a 5-star Mystic Awakening gem. Hell yeah. Do I awaken Guillotine, Thor, Jane Foster, or Mordo? P.S. I'm going to hold out for someone else. Yeah, okay. I was going to say. I was looking at those champions like, you know what? Maybe you should hold out for someone. Good call, man. Good call. BG, how many months do I have? Can't see it. Christian, you're at 1 year and 3 months. Oh, and speaking of unstable rifts, Jubes, hey, at least that happened today, huh? pretty bum day for you overall, but at least you got one good thing. Finally got that awakening gem. Shark sending over another buck. Hang on. Did I miss reading my joke? I had to close YouTube. I did, yeah. The, what's red and horrible for your teeth? A brick. Keep the wall. I read it. I read it. That's all I have to say. Duster9 sending over a couple bucks saying, did you guys try Loki or Dupe Morningstar on Champion AQ? We did. I don't think we tried either of those. I will say though that Morningstar, I would be shocked if she works, just because of how crazy the power gain is on that champion, where like, I mean, you can't even build up to a like it's tough to build up your own special, and if you launch it, like they're going to special, like it's brutal. Loki, I heard that he's kind of doable, but yeah, I think everyone was kind of. You know, we were trying out some different options, but Loki, I think people were suggesting it, but I don't know if anyone, like if it worked out for anyone on our team or something. So, someone wants to know if Brian answered a definition. I did, yeah. It was a rhino, or we'll say platypus, I guess. A platypus and a bird made sweet love to a platitudinous or whatever it was. What's up, Lags? By the way, man, I saw you in the chat before. Didn't get a chance to read your message, though. Where is your message at? Here we go. Brian, I thought I saw you on this YouTube video. Check Twitter. I'm afraid to show it on. Oh, this guy. I know. Oh, I'm aware of this guy. This guy's pretty famous. Yeah, I mean this video has 4 million views. That is not me. I kind of, man. So this guy, he asked when they announced Diablo Immortal, the Diablo game on mobile only devices, where it was exclusively PC up until that point. Well, I guess it was console too, but PC and console. And then after they announced it on mobile, then they were taking some questions, and that guy asked if it was an out of season April Fool's joke. And of course, man, I'm watching that, and at first I'm like, yeah, man, like stick it to. And then I just kind of felt bad afterwards, though, of like, damn, man, these devs, they're going through it right now. If they're still getting their asses kicked for that hard, to the point where, like, I'm surprised they're still working. Not because they would have gotten fired, but just because of how brutal they're getting hit for that stuff. So yeah, I'm super excited for BlizzCon this year, though. Apparently they're announcing Diablo 4, which I don't even know if I'm gonna play it at this point. I don't even know. I don't have faith that Blizzard can make a good Diablo game anymore. So I'm still curious to see what it's going to look like and all that. But yeah, I have no faith that they're actually going to make a Diablo game that I'm going to enjoy. So yeah. What was I going to say too, though? Oh, well, whatever. Oh man, I'm a little bit out of it. Maybe you know what? I'm gonna come up with an excuse right now, even though this is probably how I normally am. I've been eating less, you know, maybe don't have so many calories. Brain's a little foggy because of it. Let's go with that tonight. Let's go with that tonight. You check the tweet I sent earlier, video attached now. Okay, check it out. I didn't realize I had so much. There you go. Oh, are you showing it frame by frame? Yeah. I mean, like I said, Pete, you'll get it one day. You'll figure out Ghost. You're just new to the champion, that's all. I mean, the animations normally are pretty fast in this game, but still, yeah, that's, barf. Ooh, cutoffs, yeah. Okay, B. Daniels sending over a couple bucks saying, last two, keep wall. Okay. What do we got here, B. Daniels? Wouldn't Morningstar slow the power gain, or is that just hypes? It's not that type of power gain. I mean, there's two different types of power gain going on in that node. Hold on, what is your last one before that? We get more into that. I got your back. Whether it's battle royales versus Seaton or spamming messages, you can't. All right, thanks, man. About the champion guy. So he has a couple of ways of getting power. First off, the node is bugged. The node where if you are unstoppable, on YouTube's bugging out. I mean, no wonder it failed to send that message before it's asking me to log in. If you go unstoppable, he's supposed to gain, what is it? I think it's 5 or 10% of a bar of power. I think it's 5% of a bar of just a bar of power. 5 or 10, I can't remember. But he's gaining 5 to 10% of the maximum power. So 3 times the amount of power that he's supposed to be gaining off of the one node. That's only when you're unstoppable, though. He also just has a straight plus 100% power gain node attached to the champion. And, dude, 100% extra power gain is nuts, man. It's, oh, it is 10, you guys are confirming? Okay. But just that 100% extra power gain is nuts. Like, I went in there with Kingpin thinking everything was fine. Because actually, so what happened is, you know, the Dubes went in there first. I was thinking whether or not I should say her name, but at this point, I don't think you mind, right, Dubes? Dubes went in there first, and he ended up getting the champion down relatively low. He had like 27,000 health left or something like that. And I was like, all right, you know what, like, this, you know, I can't, you know, like, obviously, I'm not going to be on the entire path, but I have a flexible option for my third champion that I take to AQ. So I'll just bring in, actually, I was going to bring in Voodoo at first. And then I was thinking, like, oh, you know what, I have Kingpin, and the next fight is Ultron. So, you know, Voodoo's not going to help in the next fight. I could at least help with Kingpin in the next fight against Ultron. And if he survives, well, I also need XL-size champions, which Kingpin is. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's just bring in my 6-star Kingpin. That'll work. That'll be fine. He's pretty low health anyway. So then I start launching heavy attacks, thinking he's gonna go down quick. And I was dealing no damage. 270 damage per heavy attack, like 630 when I crit or something like that. And he gains almost a bar of power per heavy attack. It's like, I want to say like 80% of a bar of power with each heavy. So yeah, it's just tough to get any kind of attacks in against that guy. So tough to get any kind of attacks in against them. Nighty night. Alright, Christian, have a good one, dude. 2.4 million, Night Thrasher done. Hey, 2.4 million, that's only my prediction. I can't predict the future, though. I'd recommend going higher if you can. I'm going for Night Thrasher myself, and I went quite a ways above 2.4. Can you guys see my comments? I can see your comments, yeah. How's map 7 going for Loki? I know it's going rough for us. Oh, it's going rough for us too. I don't know anybody who's just having like a perfectly smooth time. I'm sure alliances will, you know, I'm sure that, you know, there's going to be a bunch of alliances that don't complete the map, and there will be some alliances that complete the map, but at what cost, man? At what cost? A ridiculous number of items is what cost, and your sanity and all that. Having a good time? Are you, Uber Soul? Are you like me, where are you just on a path that didn't really get touched? Because all three of my paths are actually identical to what they were before. It doesn't matter, you know, like my stuff doesn't really matter, but the few paths that are buggy as hell and everything, like, I just feel bad for people on those paths, man. Freaking nightmare. My caustic path, but took out both the unstoppable nodes. Did you? Okay, that's good. Who did you use? Who would you end up going there with? Cost everything BG. We already knew that though. Yes. So did you throw one of your phones out the window and run it over repeatedly? Well, I don't have a car to run it over with, so can't do that. But I guess I could have placed it on the ground and then waited for Laura to get home and then run it over. But no, I've never been that type of I've never thrown a controller in my entire life. I always got really mad when like a friend would throw a controller. Like, I just wanted to kick them out of my house as a kid. Like, you threw a Nintendo 64 controller? Do you have any idea how expensive Nintendo 64 controllers are? You nuts? I mean, I don't know if they're more expensive than other controllers, but as a kid, you know, come on, everything's expensive. Something cost 30 bucks or 40, whatever, like whatever it was. Get the hell out of my house. Next time you pick Odd Job, and maybe you won't be so mad. You know? It's a GoldenEye reference, in case anyone missed it. Kabam decided to drop a new Alliance War and new Untested AQ the same day, Saturday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think the Saturday thing is fine if they had staff to be in there to monitor bugs and try to fix things, try to do some hot fixes or something like that. 'Cause I see some people saying that, and like, I mean, there's no good day to drop an update for both of these, honestly. But you know, yeah, some people are busy on the weekend, but some people are super busy during the week, and you know, obviously, not everybody works a Monday through Friday job, but that's probably the most common thing. Even though I actually never worked a Monday through Friday myself. Really like the new Node Map 7, just a new challenge for us to beat. You think so, Ham? I don't know, man. Feels like a pile of bugs more than anything. Star wants to know if Brian read definition. I did not. Where is definition? And I don't do this, Star. Don't do the third person stuff. We don't need that. Where is this definition, though? Here we go. Platitudinous adjective of a remark or statement used too often to be interesting or thoughtful. Hackneyed? Hackneyed? I don't know what that other word is. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. But okay. Platitudinous. I'm positive I heard that word somewhere. I don't know if it ever came out of my mouth. Probably not. But I have heard that. My favorite useless champ? What, your favorite useless champ? Which one is that? I mean, the thing is, for, you know, even if you do enjoy the challenge, some of these nodes, I feel like the best way to approach it is like, well, you're probably gonna time out. Like, I don't know. Not all of them for sure, but there was a couple fights in there where it was like, man, how do you do this without timing out? Especially come day 5. So, I don't know. I don't really want my AQ fights to be, you know, like timeout fights. Saturday evening is not normal for people who have personal life, especially poor officers. Yeah, I mean, depending on where you are in the world. It's Saturday evening, but you know, that's like any day of the week. Could say that. But I do agree that, you know, it should have happened on a day. First off, they shouldn't happen on the same day. And second, no matter what day they do it on, there should be people present at Kabam that can maybe roll out some hotfix type stuff. You know, of course, you can't fix, you know, certain things can't be fixed right away. I get that. But if they can at least respond a bit more, maybe fix some of the major stuff. I don't know if they could just, I don't know if they have the power to like disable certain things that are really broken. Look at tunnel vision as well. It's completely effed. There's no telling what actually triggers it. It does when it shouldn't and doesn't when it should at times. Yeah, I was watching that. People just alternating their combo and suddenly they miss even though they were alternating their combo. It's weird. Everybody's Maw is the new mini for map 6. It's going great for us. Wait, everybody's Maw is the new mini? Maw is the mini boss in map 6? Really? APG, does Nameless Thanos have class advantage over all champs like he did last month? In Alliance Quest? I'm not sure. I think he did, but let's go check it out. Yeah. Yeah, he's got class advantage on everybody. This guy's gonna take some time to go down, man. Got that aspect of evolution stuff going on. With those inverted special controls. I mean, I don't know how tough this guy's gonna be. I'm sure Thanos is gonna be annoying, but you know, with everybody throwing their champs at him, probably not a big deal compared to some of these paths going up to him, you know. BG, will you do Alliance War videos of the new map? So I did record. I did record the fights that I did in Alliance War. I'll give you a little bit of a spoiler of where I'm at though right now. 2 of my champions are dead. I didn't get through many fights. I didn't understand one of the nodes though, which was my fault, I guess, but it was just kind of annoying. It was a node right over here. It was a 565 MODOK on this node 3, and he has the unstoppable node. And I was like, oh, cool, man. I'll try out my 455 Spider-Gwen. You know, I don't know if I'll have enough damage to take him down, but it'll be interesting to see that interaction at least. And maybe I'll get him low, and then I could finish things up with Omega Red. Well, I put a slow debuff on the MODOK, and he still went unstoppable because he, on this node, it also has an increased ability accuracy for going unstoppable, which I didn't realize. I thought the slow debuff just prevented it entirely. I didn't know it was, oh, reduces it by 100%. No, I thought it just, you cannot go unstoppable. That's what I thought, and it does not work like that. Turns out, though, that node isn't that bad. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be fights there that are pretty bad, but I fought a 565 MODOK with my Omega Red, and he was at, like, you know, MODOK was at full health. I didn't boost or anything like that, and I still took him down, even making a few mistakes and everything. So, It wasn't too bad. It was kind of a fun fight. Maybe it was just a fun fight because this war doesn't really matter, though. I don't know. But yeah. Either way, I'll probably upload the video. Pretty sure, like it's a pretty short video. That's the only reason why I wouldn't. But it's a new map, so I'll probably upload it. Probably upload it just for the hell of it, just to give some people an idea of a couple of nodes. And if everybody uploads videos of at least a couple of nodes, then, you know, people will learn a bit more about the map collectively. Hi BG, what up chat? What's up Dr. Shouty? What's up, man? Star thinks Brian should do a video or a fight in third persons. Star thinks bad things. No. That one node that says they're unstoppable for 4 seconds, extended by 75% every 8 seconds. Yeah, that one. That's the one. It wasn't too bad. I thought they meant unstoppable for 7 seconds every 8 seconds. I thought so too. Star thinks the best. Sid Omega is taking Thorns damage in War BG. I saw that, yeah, dude. I saw Mirage Noir was posting that on the forums. It's lovely, man. It's lovely. Gotta love it. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. You know, like I said too, there might be more difficult fights there, but MODOK is a pretty tough defender. So I feel like if it wasn't too bad fighting MODOK, then it's probably not gonna be too bad fighting most champions there. Like if that was a thing or a Korg or something like that, those fights would have been fine too. You know, I actually think Infinity Man might be pretty tough there, just because when he goes into like his final phase, would it be tough? Maybe he wouldn't be. But anyway, like, you know, if he starts gaining power and, you know, just the nature of kind of getting backed up against the wall against Infinity Man and just finding fewer and fewer openings, he might be kind of tough on that node. We'll see. Star has been drunking, yes. Wow. Check out last if you haven't. Okay, where is your last? BG, I've almost become uncollected, so should save my battleships for uncollected ring crystals or spend them on normal ones. That doesn't really matter which ones you open. If you're uncollected, I recommend going with the uncollected ones, but it's not a huge deal. Like if you need units right now, don't let that stop you. But technically you get a bit more gold out of the uncollected ones because you have a much higher chance to duplicate a 4-star Punisher, which will give you a lot more skill ISO, which you can then sell for gold. You want to feel better as well, at least in Alliance War you're not facing end. There's like 7 things and 5 havocs per BG. Oh man, was that the screenshot I saw? I saw I saw a screenshot where there was like, I think I miscounted. At first I thought there was 7 all in the same screenshot, but I think there was only 6. Like 6 maxed out things at the end. I love trolling the forums. Most butthurt people ever. Most of the guys butthurt doesn't even run map 7. Crazy. I do think people take things a little too far, but hey man, sometimes I understand. You got any tips for Yellow Jacket and Imperious Rex in heroic mode? All my heroes went down quick. Any tips? It's kind of just in my opinion, fighting Namor is just a matter of getting down his animations. His heavy attack, his special 1, his special 2, they're all counterable. Like they'll give you openings. You just gotta kind of get out of the way of them, which I know is not always easy. Sometimes you get blasted by those things. But yeah, it's just a little bit of practice. I'd recommend checking out some videos. I don't have a video specifically on Namor myself, but I know there's videos out there, and just kind of watch those and just try to get a feel for his movements through watching those videos a little bit. And then, yeah, just head back in there, give it a shot. This game can be pretty tough sometimes. Can't, you know, sometimes, like, the first try will be, like, awful. And then you try again, and it's like, oh, this wasn't too bad, actually. You know? Hopefully that's what happens. What's your opinion on Namor adjustments? I don't really have any. You know, I don't have any experience playing as Namor, and the champions I was using, I didn't even notice. I mean, I suppose the stuff was like thinking back on it, I fought him with Void the first time, and I guess whenever he was trying to attack me, I was like, maybe it was stopping the degen, and maybe that's why I took so much damage that fight. I don't know, but yeah, I don't really have any opinion on it, to be honest. I guess the only thing I could say is I'm glad they're doing it before the champion's released. Sometimes they wait until after the champion's released, after everybody spends their units on the crystals. People grind for the arena and all that. And, yeah, I'm glad they did it beforehand. Korrigan Spite, Aspect of War. That fight, is that a tough fight? I don't know if that fight sounds tough. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like Omega Red would just plow through that Korg, to be totally honest. I could be wrong. Maybe I'll eat those words if I ever have to do that fight myself. But Spite, Aspect of War, I don't know, man. I honestly do think that Omega Red would just cut that dude to pieces. I don't know of any other champion that would do that. Maybe Namor? I don't know. I guess there's other ways to stop the unstoppable. If you're fast enough, I mean, his heavy attack gives an opening. Does it? Actually, I don't know about that part. But like, can you interrupt his heavy? He was unstoppable the whole fight, was he? Star might not talk in third person if Brian makes 3 puns. I do not trust this. I do not trust Star right now because Star is drunk and Star's gonna do whatever she wants. I feel. Plus, I'm pun challenged. I can't come up with puns. The Namor adjustment did make him easier with Ghost. Before it, you'd get the damage reflected if only phasing 2 hits and countering, but after you don't. Okay. About 35 mil, I assume you're going for Doctor Strange. I'm trying. How many 4 stars do you have maxed? I have 49 maxed right now, I think. 49. Free to play, so I'm having a hard time. Yeah, the game can be pretty tough. The best thing to remember about this game is just patience, you know? You're not really... there's tons of... Oh, got that neuro on me. I need to end this fight fast, dude. You need to die to this. You know, there's content in this game that's meant for people who have been playing for a long time, like years. So you're not going to be able to do everything right away. Just be patient with it. Slowly chip away and make progress and collect new champions and... Yeah, just have fun with it. Enjoy the enjoy the ride, kind of thing. This game is more about that just kind of personal progression rather than wherever you're looking to go. It's about the journey. Blackbeard sent over a couple bucks. Thank you very much, Blackbeard. Saying, should I focus on the acts or the events or both? I recommend doing the event quests first. Like, the rewards are better from the acts, but they're one-time rewards. The event quest stuff, it's gonna go away. So do what you can in the event quest. Typically, like the highest 2 difficulties that you can do is pretty good. So if you can do heroic, then, you know, do like heroic and normal. I mean, honestly, you could do beginner 2 and stuff, but you know, if you wanted to at that point, you know, spend whatever energy you have left over progressing through story, you could do something like that. But I recommend at least going through the highest 2 difficulties of the event quest that you can. But yeah, dude, thank you very much for the $2. I appreciate it. Yuki sent over 3 of them Polish bucks. Yuki, where are you at? Ryan, are you still acknowledging King Puns? Is that King Puns? Or Namor? Oh, boo. Are you still acknowledging King Puns or Namor? Bad Yuki. Boo! Boo! Thank you very much for the 3 Polish bucks, dude. BG, what's up, Articast? Tweet, tweet. Alright, what do we got, B. Daniels? I see nothing, B. Daniels. I refreshed it. Nothing here. Refreshed again. Still nothing here. I'll check back in a couple minutes. If it's just slow or something. Kabam needs to make an Awakening Cursed Gem. Unawakens a champion and awakens a separate random champion of that class. Whoa. I don't know how I feel about that idea. My initial instincts are, that's a terrible idea. But maybe it's not a terrible idea. Because I guess if you unawaken a crappy champion and hope it lands on the good champion, that would be kind of fun. I might be too OP if like you only have 2, like if you only have 1 unawakened champion or something like that, just taking the awakened ability from someone else, automatically giving it to them. But it's an interesting idea, to say the least. Try again? Okay. Yeah, still got nothing, but I'll check back in a couple. I know Archangel's numerous poisons can obliterate some champions who don't have poison immune. Oh, absolutely. Archangel's damage pretty nuts. Quaked Maestro, very nice. How to beat the last chapter of Act 4. Pretty much just like you do any other ones. I'm sorry, man. I don't have a ton to say about it specifically. There is an easy path to taking down the Maestro. Which of course that's the path you likely want to do first to get that practice against them. There's one path where if you take the right path, they're not going to have Arc Overload, or Maestro's not going to have Arc Overload. And then from there, to take him down when he does have Arc Overload, there's a bunch of different ways. Heal Block, or the Despair Mastery with a bunch of debuffs, or just high DPS champions in general. Try to bait out his special 2. It's easier to evade. Do you think Night Thrasher is better than Killmonger and Gwenpool? They're just different champions, you know. Sometimes you want to use Gwenpool. Sometimes you want to use Killmonger. Sometimes you want to use Night Thrasher. Of the 3, I would say I prefer Killmonger the most. I think. So yeah, but there is no better than that's why I don't really do like the whole tier thing or try to argue who the best champ is or whatever, because it just totally depends on the situation. There's no real point to thinking about the game like that unless you're talking about a specific situation. Shark, hang on. People who threw their controllers grew up to punch holes in their drywall. Yeah? I mean, some of them weren't any older when they did it either. I had a friend who, he was doing that stuff at like 11, 12 years old. Throwing his controller down and punching a few holes in the wall. And his parents were kind of not happy about it, But Daniel sent over another 2 saying, okay, I swear it's there now. Make wall $6? Okay, we can do a $6 wall. Alright, let me go check it out. Hang on. It is there now. Alright, what do we got? Also, 300% champion and health boosts. For the linked node, are you talking about? Or no, that's just a standard node or whatever? Okay. How is he? Is he tough? Falter effects inflicted by this defender last for 1 additional second and reduce the attacker's defensibility and accuracy. Okay. Shatter, that's always fun. Gains power whenever an opponent's beneficial effects expire. Okay. Maul is interesting. I don't think he's too difficult to fight, but he's also one of those fights that's kind of annoying. And as time goes on, I can't remember how his abilities work exactly, but I know like the longer the fight goes, the more annoying he can get or something like that. I don't know. But that's interesting. I didn't realize Maul was the boss of 6. Very interesting. Took 30% off first one with Gulk, no problem. Okay. I feel the new map 7 nodes and war changes hitting in the same day was a bit much, especially with all the issues. Yeah, it definitely was a bit much. I agree. Thought I was going to go do a thing, but it's still listening. Okay. Bro, should I rank up 4-star Scarlet Witch to rank 5 or 5-star Symbiote Supreme to rank 3? It's a tough call. It's a tough call. Is that Scarlet Witch awakened? Because if she's not awakened, then it's a very easy call. She's no good unawakened. But if she is awakened, it's a tough one. I feel like more people prefer Scarlet Witch over most Mystic champions. So if that's you, then you can rank up that Scarlet Witch. Don't feel bad about her being a 4-star versus, you know, a 5-star type of thing. But Symbiote Supreme is a good champion too. There's nothing wrong with going him either. I would say just thinking about what the majority would prefer to have, I would recommend Scarlet Witch, but really you could go either way. Both good champions. I'd say it also depends on where you're at in the game too. If you're still using 4-star champions, then you know, it makes sense to rank up the Scarlet Witch. But if you're not, if you've mostly moved on to 5-star champions, and you just have some extra resources, you're not sure what to do with them, then in that case I would go Symbiote Supreme. BG, I'm tired, but still, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm a little bit tired myself, but, you know, doing good. BG, if, fan fact, I've pulled only 1 skill champion since December 2018, Moon Knight dupe, when I explored Variant 1 and got a 4-5 skill rank up gem. RIP. Damn, that's your only... Ugh. It's your only one for the past... How long has it been? Like 6 months now? Oof. Bummer, dude. Definitely save that thing. Scarlet Witch does a ton of damage with special 2, so choose Scarlet. She's got other things going for it, too. It ain't just about that special 2 damage. Zagon, any good unawakened? No. No, he's not. I've just got to Act 9 and PoE. It's such a grind when you're a noob like myself. It's a good thing. Yeah, I don't know if I could play action RPGs anymore. I really feel that way. I could be wrong. And actually, you know, maybe that's not true, because I still do enjoy going back to play Diablo 2 from time to time. But it's certainly not my preferred genre at this point. Maybe Diablo 4 will change that. Maybe I just got burnt out from the garbage that is Diablo 3. In my opinion, garbage at least. So we'll see. We'll see. Should I take my 4-star Star-Lord to rank 5 or 5-star Dormammu to rank 3? I'd probably go with Star-Lord if he was awakened. But kind of the same rules, same things apply that I just said to the other person about, you know, the difference between ranking 4s and 5s. Go with that Star-Lord as long as you're still using 4 stars, but if you've moved on to mostly 5 stars, then you'd probably be fine without that Star-Lord, and you might as well just take up another 5-star. BGE, would you say bringing Massacre to rank 5 as a 5-star is not a bad idea? It depends. Massacre is not the type of champion that you just automatically get and you're like, oh hell yeah, this dude's going to rank 5. Or at least most people aren't that way. I do think he's a fine champion. I do think he's worthy of rank 5, but only, I would say only if you have a bunch of rank 5s already type of thing. Like, he wouldn't be a first choice rank 5. But if you have a few, if you have a high rank Domino to pair with him and everything, could be good. We pulled Aegon as a skill since then, so, well, hey, worked out for you. L3 broke a lot of people, but PoE restored a lot of faith to the game. League launch days, PoE reaches like 100k plus viewers, which is insane for an RPG in 2019. Here's the thing, though. I've seen some of the gameplay from Path of Exile. I know it's a good game. I think the company is great. But I just don't know if that gameplay interests me anymore. I think a lot of it has to do with a couple of things. One, the pacing, where those games, for me, they like only feel good when I'm blowing things up instantly. And they don't feel good when it takes time to kill things. You know, outside of like a boss or something like that. Like, I just want to kill. I want to kill things instantly. And for a lot of people playing that game, they are killing things instantly, or you know, relatively instantly. Talking like a second here, and you use like you spam your ability like 5 times and everything explodes. But at the same time, I actually prefer like a slower paced game, like what like classic World of Warcraft is kind of going back to, being a little bit slower than like what the current ones are and everything. So yeah, I just don't know if I could enjoy that type of game. And the other part of action RPGs that I'm not a fan of is I feel like there's not, like, I know there's skill involved. There's definitely skill involved, especially with PoE when there's like races and stuff like that. But I feel like you can't like dodge things always and get out of the way of abilities, and it feels more out of my control than I'd like. So I think because of those things, I just don't know if I can get into another action RPG. Maybe though, maybe I just haven't played the right one. Those peanut butter and banana sandwiches always hit the spot. Real deal. Oh, that sounds good right about now. The score you putting? I'm not sure. And Derek, that was first time member. I don't know, I was thinking that it was not, but I'm seeing your banana now. I'm almost at 35 mil. I'm out of champions to run right now, so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll probably go dump some energy in a second here. My 5 stars, they're about to refresh pretty soon, so I'm gonna run those before going to sleep tonight. And then I can run my 5 and 6 stars one more time before the arena's over. So I think in total, as long as I don't oversleep or something, I think that's about 7 million points that I'll be getting. So a little bit over 41 mil, which is more than I thought. I didn't expect that. I just hope I can actually do that. I've messed up and overslept a bit. Sing us a song, you're the banana man. Sing us a song tonight. Oh no. Just imagining drunk Star typing all this stuff and then just cackling and then taking another sip. Should I take my 5-star Iron Patriot to rank 5 or Aegon? Any pros and cons, no short answers. Iron Patriot because his name is longer, and if you have a longer name, that means you're more important and you deal more damage. Starro thinks Brian should still try to make puns. Maybe if I had longer hair, you could call me Rapunzel, but because I'm bald, I don't know how to pun. That's the best I can do. I know it was ugly. It was barely a pun. Does it even count as a pun? I don't know. I planned it was on pace for 56 or 57 to 60 range still today. Might hit 50. Dubes, first off, you had the champion 5 million ago, probably. you probably have the champion locked. I know you know you want to try to secure it and everything like that, because who knows what this guy is actually going to go for. But I'm thinking you're good. So I think that was not a pun. Yeah, I tried to stretch it a little. That's all I got. Cool, I'm right behind you, catching up. Gonna pull an all-nighter. Okay. Good luck. Understandable. This league actually fixed a lot of that. They revamped the entire melee system, and you can now interrupt a lot easier, along with them changing the mobs and the axe to be more telegraphed. Yeah. I don't know. I do regret not checking out Path of Exile. The only reason I didn't check it out is because I was waiting for Diablo 3, and I didn't want to burn myself out on that type of game. And Diablo 3 sucked. But I don't know if I'll ever play it at this point. I think I'd be more interested in like an MMO ARPG, and I know there's like some pretty decent ones that are either out in beta right now or coming out soon or something like that. Man, it's also tough to find time to play other games. Already spent a bunch of time on this one. I'd like to play WoW Classic a little bit casually, and that's coming up in like 2.5, 3 months from now. Do you ever snowboard or ski, dude? I used to ski all the time, yeah. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say all the time. I would go like anywhere between like 2 and 4 times a year, all throughout high school and a little bit after high school. So, you know, I never went a ton. Actually, it was some years it was more than that. I want to say some years maybe it was like 5 or 6. When my buddies and I got our licenses and stuff like that. I actually did ski blades though. They were like the shorter version of skis, and I didn't have those poles. I miss it too. I love being on the mountain. Why did the lumberjack get fired? He saw too much. Boo. Nice, had no idea. Yeah. It's fun. One of the last times I ever went, we're in the terrain park, and it was a nice little half pipe setup, and by little I mean this thing is huge, because they just are huge, and you know, I'm not good enough to like do any tricks or anything like that. I mean, going over like the ski blades are pretty short, and like, you know, going over small jumps, I could do a 360 just because it's, you know, it's really not that hard. If it's only something small, going over like a big jump, oh god, no, I would poop my pants before even going airborne off those things. I swear some people jump so far and so high and everything. But you know, I was in this half pipe, and all I'm looking to do is like make it up to like the top of the pipe on each side, pretty much, you know. catch the smallest amount of air. And that's it. And just like, you know, whatever. And I don't even remember exactly what happened, but I took a fall pretty bad, and you know, I always wore contacts back then. Never wore glasses. And of course, I had contacts in that day, and I fell so hard that it popped my contacts out of my eyeballs. Or only one of them, actually. Only one of them popped out. So I did still have vision out of one of my eyes that day, but my eyesight's really bad. So like I can only see like a foot in front of my face without glasses or contacts in. And that happened early on in the day, and I was so bummed. Like I still skied the entire time, but it just made things so much more difficult. It wasn't really enjoyable. It was more of just like fear that I was gonna just like knock into somebody or not see something and just crash or whatever. So yeah, it kind of sucked. That was one of the last times I ever went. You know what I also really like about skiing or snowboarding? The food is surprisingly good. Usually potato wedges, which I love those, man. And you know, just like, I mean, the rest of the food, it's nothing amazing. Get some like chicken fingers or something like that usually, but whatever. Maybe it's just because you use so much energy doing that stuff that, God, just anything tastes so good at that point. Used to snowboard every weekend when I was younger, really fun. Only skiing I ever did was in the summer, if you catch what I'm throwing out there. Yeah, I think I can catch it. Star is not ready for the lake water skis. Ooh, I tried to do some water skiing, and I failed hard every single time. Like every single time, man. It's crashing on my face. Where you live has some amazing skiing, BG. You should definitely look into it, bro. I probably will at some point. Laura doesn't really do any skiing or snowboarding, anything like that. We like to do snow tubing together. We always plan trips to like Vermont, like every single year for my birthday between the age of like 22 and 26. We were planning to take a trip and just stay some nice little cabin or something like that, a little getaway in Vermont, because Vermont was the best mountain I ever been to, and God, I want to go back there so bad. Mount Stowe. I don't know, you know, I'm sure there's other places that are better in the world, but it was, oh my God, this place was amazing. And like, you know, I've been to a few different places in New Jersey, Pennsylvania. You know, like there's a few decent spots, but like nothing compared to this mountain. I always just wanted to go back there so bad, and we could just never afford it. You know, it was tough. There was we were both, you know, we're both pretty young, both still trying to figure out what we want to do in life. At that point, I stopped going to school, but she was still going to school, and you know, just trying to pay that stuff down without being in debt and everything, and we just never get there. One day though, man. Maybe it won't be Vermont anymore. Killington, Mount BG. I don't think that one doesn't sound familiar. Oh, Killington in Vermont. Yeah, no, I've only been to Stowe in Vermont. That was the only time I've been there to ski, at least. I've been there a few times for other things, but B Daniel sending over a buck. Where's your last one at, dude? He goes skiing when he sits in between two guys in the back seat of a car. What? What? Was that the actual last message? That was the actual last message. Wow. Wow. Or wait, maybe is this one that you want me to read, though? I think you should do a 12-hour stream of just the egg and you answering questions and trying to think of puns. It would be hilarious. 24 hours would be too much. That would not be hilarious. It's only hilarious if you can be funny. I can't be funny like that. I can't think of anything. Ever. But thank you for the buck, dude. I'm assuming keep the wall. You had me at mount. I think Star skied somewhere in West Virginia. I don't think I ever went to West Virginia to ski. Never really understood the point of skiing and snowboarding. I mean, personally, I don't really want to get caught in an avalanche. I mean, I don't think I ever went on a mountain that was even, like, capable of having an avalanche like that. I mean, I did ski, like, some steeper stuff. I did enjoy, like the Black Diamond type stuff or whatever, but, like, I don't know. The avalanche stuff, maybe this is just my ignorance here. Maybe it does happen on these, like, resort type mountains or something. But, you know, it's not like I was taking a helicopter to the top of some mountain that doesn't have a lift on it and jumping off the side of it where it's just, like, all powder and, you know, you don't know what's going on and just doing some crazy stuff like that. Like, I can't even imagine there being some type of avalanche type thing where I was skiing. Again, that might just be my ignorance. There's so many good things about it. It's so peaceful. When you're going up the ski lift, oh my god, I love it so much. And it's just silence, and you can see everything around you. And then, of course, you know, you gotta yell something out. You know, playing those games where you say something inappropriate just louder and louder with your friends, and whoever backs out first, whoever like doesn't go into full on just shouting at the top of your lungs of whatever inappropriate thing you're saying loses. You gotta play those types of games, and then just going down, especially when there's no one else around. Oh, it just feels so good. So apparently one of the ski resorts around here opens up during the summer for mountain biking. You rent the bikes and gear and lift you to the top of the mountain, and you can just ride down. Yeah, there was the place that I went to probably the most in New Jersey was the same thing. Although I'd never done that. In the summer they were just a water park. They had like the mountain bike thing too, but there was also a water park basically on the mountain, which was kind of it was good. It was good because of course, you know, they could build like the slides right into like the slopes of the mountain and everything. It was also really bad because you had to walk like up some steep hills on you know, just black asphalt during the summer in New Jersey when it's like 100 degrees out. Sun's shining right on it, you know, no shade around. And your feet, the soles of your feet are just burning, excruciating pain, man. And then, yeah, just, you know, of course, actually having to walk up that thing. That's Mountain Creek, if anybody is curious. Anybody wants to go there. Also, kind of a dangerous place. You said asphalt, yeah. So I wonders if Brian ever heard of the Tyler Place in Vermont. Tyler Place in Vermont? I don't think so. Nothing's even ringing a bell. Tyler Place. No. We tried anything in Washington? No. No, but we may. This makes Star think of the, I'll say, Pen 15 game. Yes, that's the game. But it doesn't have to be just with that word. You know, it evolves. Gotta get mutant is like a whole complicated thing in the comics, but in Contest of Champions, the mutant class is just the X-Men class. Sort of, for the most part. Is Deadpool? Deadpool's not considered X-Men, is he? Or maybe he is. I don't even know. BG, what happened to the Karnak poster? I still have it. I'm not sure where I want to put it up even. I'm still kind of in the process of setting up my little studio area here. Just kind of a lot going on, and it's not top priority. But hopefully, relatively soon-ish, the next couple of months. Hopefully sooner than that, actually. Next, I don't know, next few weeks. Hopefully, I have a better setup in here. Because the lighting is the lighting is awful. It makes me want to not record videos after a certain time of day, and it's rough. Like, I have been still working on things, but there'll be times where, like, I get delayed on making a video, and it starts getting dark in here. I'm like, oh god, I don't want to upload a video with the lighting this bad. I'll work on something else, and then I'll make that video tomorrow or something. So yeah, it's kind of crappy. And right now, it's not as bad because it's still... Oh god, is my kid? It's not as bad because, you know, it's summertime, but in the winter, it's going to be way worse. No, for the most part, any mountain that is a ski resort has preventative maintenance to not make avalanches possible. Like less than 5% chance it would happen. Okay. Okay. I mean, I do know some friends of mine got hurt pretty bad. I don't even know like the full details of what happened, but apparently a friend of mine like actually skied off the side of a mountain where you're not supposed to go, and has like some crazy scars on their face, and like had to be pulled up with chains or something like that, man. Like, I don't even know what happened exactly, because I know people have that fear, and like sometimes that's what Laura would say, like, oh, I don't really like when you do that because it's so dangerous. And I'm thinking, like, dude, this mountain is gigantic. I'm not going off the side of it. Like, I can understand certain areas absolutely get rough, and man, I've taken some spills. But I mean, I would run into a tree way before I fell off the mountain. But even then, I've never felt like I've come close to running into a tree. It doesn't feel as dangerous as some people make it out to be. But maybe I've also just been a little bit lucky or cautious. I don't know. Anyway, Yuki's sending over 3 more of them Polish bucks. Where's your last one at, Yuki? Thank you very much, by the way. BG is not responsible. Oh, no. I thought that was just a typo for a second, but no, that's responsible on his streams. Boo. And it's true. I'm not. But thank you very much for another 3 Polish bucks, dude. Easier alternative to running into a tree is just fall down. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I always think. Is like, I've never even come close because I just fall down. That's it. I mean, I think the closest I've ever come to like really getting hurt. There's been a few times where I've taken some relatively big falls that, like, the way I came down on my leg, like my knee could have like I could see like something there maybe happening, but it never actually did. Sometimes like the ice gets really bad in certain areas, and that, like, falling on the ice can be really painful. But generally, like, falling on the snow, especially when you're wearing like snow pants and like a nice, you know, winter jacket and everything, it like doesn't even really hurt. As long as you're not doing some crazy stuff. So what are the solutions for 1, Psychic Thorns, 2, Aegis, 3, the Champion, Map 7? Bug fixes mostly, I think that's the solution. I don't know for sure. I haven't fought any of those except for the Champion. Which the Champion I feel like just needs to be changed. Aegis, I feel like defensive ability accuracy reduction. I don't know if anyone's gotten a chance to test it yet, but I feel like that would work. Because if you use Black Widow against Killmonger, and when Killmonger gains his indestructible charges, you can deal damage through those charges you know, based on your percentage of ability accuracy reduction. Psychic Thorns, energy damage, chance to work on. Oh yeah, that's true. Using energy damage there. Derek G sending over one of them Canadian bucks. Talking about a loony. Quite possibly half a toonie. Let me find your comment here. Speaking of war, I don't know everything about the new map, so I might eat these words very soon. But when I looked at the new map, I don't know if it's that bad. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna eat those words. I really haven't seen much of it, so you know what? Let me just take that back completely, because I haven't seen much of it. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to scouting all the new nodes. I looked at them a lot for Alliance Quest just because I was trying to help. But for Alliance War, I really didn't look at a ton of things. So I take it back. Okay, but anyway, Derek G, I'm going to have to Control F this because I cannot find your last comment. Here we go. Cool, I'm right behind you, catching up. I'm going to pull an all-nighter. Wait, was that your last comment? Because I think I read that before when you actually commented that comment. If there was a different comment, let me know. But if that one was it, good luck, dude. I hope you get the champion. Especially pulling an all-nighter. I'm hoping that you put up a higher score than me. And worst case scenario, I miss the champion. You get him. I'd be alright with that. It was another one? Weird. I don't know if it just failed to, like, YouTube glitched out on me today where it didn't send one of my messages. I wonder if that happened to you at all. Because that was the one, before that it was just what score are you putting up. And that's it. Those are the only two, well now three with, it was another one. Those are the only 3 messages in the entire chat from you. That I see at least. Oh wait, I have it on top chat? Hold on, let me try that again. Oh my god, here it is. I think, wait, hold on. Yeah, here it is. That's my bad. I'm sorry. Okay, so there's a setting on YouTube, top chat and live chat, and I always set it to live chat when I start the stream. But today I had to refresh it, and when refreshing it, it went back to the other one. That's why. And it hides some of the messages for some reason. I don't even know why. But I think I'd be proud. Got deathmatch during my Doctor Strange grind. My 4-star rank 1 Venom the Duck saved my ass, taking down a 5-star Spidey. Good looking yours. Dude, awesome, man. It's such a nightmare seeing a deathmatch on a big grind like that. Or just ever. Yeah, the fact that you pull through. It's like, what a relief, right? But nicely done, dude. Why isn't it default to live chat? I don't know, and I've tried messing around to see if I can figure out a way to make it that way, as the default, and I can't. With the BGE, at least what I've done, plus I'm now in Tier 4 Alliance because don't care about war anymore as much, yeah. Seriously, though, I do take it back. I have no idea how bad war is. I should hold my tongue until I see more of the map. I will say this much about it, though, because this much I can see. I do like the look of the new map, at least. The pacing, need more time on that. I don't know if it's going to make people have to boost more, or if it's still going to make people wait forever to actually get a chance to play on it. That stuff might still be bad. But I'm just happy that it's all symmetrical. That's nice. Why doesn't Scouter Lens Mastery work? Beats me. I don't know. Why doesn't anything work in this game? Add it to the list of bugs. Add it to the list of bugs. Why does top chat even exist? That is a good question. Do not know. Do not crash into trees when skiing or snowboarding. You can fall into a tree well and get stuck. It's a really deep hole. Never even heard of a tree well. But I'll watch out for that. You know, speaking of dangerous things to do on a mountain, snow tubing is relatively safe. But one place we went to in Connecticut, this was the most dangerous place I'd ever been to for anything related to skiing, snowboarding, any like anything that people would consider extreme sports or whatever. Like, this place was so incredibly dangerous. Like, before we left, we saw like a few different people go to the hospital. As we were walking into the place, I can't remember exactly how it's set up, but like, we saw people, like, as you're walking through the path, we saw people jumping over us on their snow tube, just completely out of control. You know, like most snow tube places, you literally just go in like a straight line. There's like a bunch of different lanes set up, and you're literally just going down a straight line. Sometimes they have like a bump in there, and you know, get a little bit of hang time or something like that. And it's pretty fun, you know, just something to do for the day. It's pretty enjoyable. This place was not like that at all. This place actually had like courses, but there was like nothing. There was nothing there to guide you. There's no berms or anything like that set up to like kind of keep you like locked in, and everything was super rocky. It almost looked like somebody took a shovel and was just digging out potholes. Like, it was nuts, man. It was so crazy. We just had to get the hell out of there. Like, we tried a little bit, thinking like actually when we first got there, we're like, this is the coolest place ever. We've never seen a place this cool. And it turns out, no, it's just super, super dangerous, and we had to get the hell out of it. It took us like 3 hours to drive there. It sucked. We only stayed there for like half an hour. And then just bailed. Star wants to snow tubes. It's too bad we can't do it when like Comic-Con. Like Laura loves it. Laura loves it so much. It's been so long. What? No. Anyone get a screen grab? Wait, what is this? What's Pete saying? Brian, you hear Dreamin' did a face reveal today. He then unrevealed it by deleting the stream. What a scoundrel. I did hear something like that, and I hear the picture is out there floating around. I think Cade has access to it. Or something. We'll know soon enough. Did anyone know how much energy is required for the hardest difficulty? I guess tier 4 of the rifts. I think it's 60. I'm pretty sure it's 60. I think it's 12 moves. And on the hardest difficulty, it's 5 energy per move. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's it. Yeah, kid got a screenshot and saved it. Okay, yeah. I think somebody sent it to him, right? Like, I was in Cade's stream when you guys were talking about it. They really need to add Nova, Silver Samurai, Dr. Doom, and Black Heart to this game. Yes, to all of those. I'm sure they will at some point. Dr. Doom and Silver Surfer. Oh no, he said Silver Samurai, but Dr. Doom probably relatively soon. Maybe G, any good chance to take down Hyperion in map 5? Has Spite and Empathetic Lock? I don't know. That's a new Hyperion, right? I would guess. How long does the Empathetic Lock last? Can't send it over. Gonna make it my line profile pick. But I'm not sure. I mean, I would think Morningstar is usually pretty good against Hyperion, just because you have that natural power control against him a bit. I would think Symbiote Supreme Could be good. 'Cause you have like that automatic stagger. I would probably try it with my Void just because I don't really like playing power control champions too much. I probably would prefer playing Morningstar in that fight. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I think Morningstar, without seeing the fight for myself, I would consider that to be one of the better options. You could build up Morningstar before you get there, have a few souls, and probably do pretty well against him. So I think walking is fun right now. Oh my god, Star. What the heck? That's the type of comment that you could only even think of when you have something going on. Whether it's drinking or possibly other. Walking, just thinking about that. Huh, walking is really fun right now. That's good stuff. Hope you die to this domino. Please don't evade me. Thank you. Didn't stable rift thinking I couldn't choose the path. I then proceed to get depression when I got 6 stones. Definitely going unstable next time. Rip. I think you get... Do you get extra 6 stones on the stable side, though? Did you get plus 10 in total? Kind of cool if you did. Use Symbiote Supreme against that Hyperion KG Saiyan. Okay. Yeah, I can see that being a good option. See it being a good option. How you have so much gold? Well, it may look like I have a lot right now, but honestly, this gold is gonna be going away pretty soon here. Morningstar is power control. Cool. What's up, Dysentery Joe? Don't you know? Who the best player? Answer me, please. Who's the best champion in the game? The game doesn't really work like that. Each champion is unique, and they're built to counter unique challenges set up. Although if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with Ghost. Sweet please. Void against map 5 hype. Okay, take a look at that. Someone threw the self-checkout at my store today and bought 1 6-pack of beer. I cleared out his ID, etc., and he ended up paying but leaving without the beer. That's the only thing he bought. Oh, man. Have you guys ever seen those YouTube videos? Void works against map 5 Hyperion with bleed and 1% regen nodes on. Oh, you left the one. Oh, that's awesome. Leaving the 1% regen node on Hyperion? Reversing that? Sick, dude. That's pretty cool. But have you guys ever seen those YouTube videos where it's a video from like a security camera, and it's just somebody walking into a liquor store, and you know, of course the camera is like following them around, or they have different angles or whatever, and it's just some guy like being super wasted trying to get like another 6-pack out of the freezer. I mean, maybe it's a little bit sad when you think about it, I guess, but it's pretty funny watching them like stumble around, just like having trouble bending over to grab it, falling over, knocking over shelves and stuff like that. Paid for food at a drive-thru and drove away. Had to pull back around like a dumbass. Oh no. Oh no, it doesn't turn Joe. Best player is Ron from Sarasota, if I remember correctly. Also fun is trying to lay with half of body off of bed upside downs. If you're doing what I'm thinking you're doing, I do that all the time. But maybe you're doing something different, I don't know. Seen that drunk vid? It's amazing how he can walk bent over backwards so damn far. Guy's a legend. That is the video I'm talking about, dude. He's walking like he's walking like the guy from Weekend at Bernie's. It's incredible. There's a few, but just based on that comment, yeah, like that is probably the video that I was thinking of, but I have seen a few like that. I was starting a buddy who has paid for gas multiple times and left without pumping. Wow. Oh, that's not good, dude. Oh, that's not good. Driving away like that. That's really not good. You can't drink enough to get on that guy's level. He had some drugs mixed in. Possibly. Cade versus ContestChampion logo. Which one is better? Well, I would say Cade has the better logo. He used to have the better logo. It's kind of a toss-up these days. Pretty even. He used to have the better logo, and then YouTube made him censor it, and he could no longer show the full girth. So now it's just kind of hidden back there a little bit. Supposedly Oakland decriminalized magic mushrooms and peyote. I think I say that right. Crap is about to get weirder in Oakland. In Oakland? Interesting. That's not the first place that would come to mind for hearing that stuff is legalized there now. But interesting. Very interesting. Watching you and Family Guy. We're basically the same person, so. I want a weekend at Bernie's remake. Would love it. I want to make a remake for it. I want to be Bernie. BG, I really like Spider-Man Miles Morales as a character and his animations, but is he actually good for anything other than Arena? Not a ton. He's got some good synergies with Stark Spidey. Maybe a couple others in there, you know, but other than that, I mean, he's an okay defender, but not great. Just okay. BD, is that the video where the guy falls through the roof of the convenience store? How much of an alcoholic or a dumbass do you need to be? No, that's not the video I'm talking about. I don't know if I've seen that video. Falls through the roof. I don't think I've seen that one. Let me check on... Let me dump my energy. That's what I need to do. Doesn't peyote make you trip for like a whole day? Who'd want that? I mean, some people already do. Wake up. Get the day started. Got some friends like that. Not on peyote. I don't know. I'm sure I know somebody who's done that too, but I don't know anyone who's talked about it. BG. Oh no, I didn't do that. Content Champion's better than both. Yeah. I think I'm leaving for a few weeks while they binge it out of their systems. I mean, maybe it'll be totally fine. Maybe it'll be totally fine. Get the day started right with some hallucinogenics. Yeah, dude. Man, there's YouTube videos of people doing that stuff too, which is not as fun as I thought it would be. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those videos, where I swear it'll just be like some guy like sitting either on like this, like, I don't know, like out in the desert, or I've seen a guy just like sitting at like literally at like a school desk or something like that. It's never as interesting as you'd think it'd be. I guess the interesting part's always going on in their heads. Just took a wasp in AQ and lost 70% health from chip damage. You almost had it. I mean, actually, you did have it. What am I saying? Only 70%? You still got... Hey, Pete, as long as you're still alive. You know what I mean? What's the difference when you think about it between 100% and 30% health? Nothing. Either way, you're still kicking. Still going. I'm on peyote right now. Best way to stream and play MCOC. I think some of my comments are getting blurred or something. I mean, maybe, but There's a lot of people in here, so unfortunately I do miss a lot of comments, man. Sorry. Are you high? Me? No. Some people in here are for sure. That's alright though. Star sees mostly Z blurries. Z blurries. Good things I could stay drunk for my whole vacay. Not totally drunk because I want to remember it, but day drinking and 3 to 4 per night anyway. Dysentery Joe, I know 100% for sure that you can do that. But don't do it just because you can do it. Died from chip damage to the stun immune Iron Fist in the next fight. Rip. Oh, dude. Are you on the same path as me, Pete? Wait, did you just fight a wasp before that Iron Fist? No wonder you're taking so much chip damage. You're not even a large champion. Oh god, I need to pay attention a little more. I can auto fight through every quest in Master with Omega Red, but other champions gotta actually pay attention or I'll die. Sucks. Morning BG, would you use a Cosmic Awakening Gem on 565 Corvus or a 455 Cole? I would give it to Corvus for sure. I wish we were on Twitch so we could watch the video of that drunk guy. See, it's things like this that never come up when I'm actually on Twitch. Because I can't remember stuff like this. Every once in a while, just want to be there. Let everyone else in on what we're talking about who hasn't seen the clip. Yeah, wait, yeah, Cam assigned both him and myself to Path 2. Wait, Path 2? That's not the path I'm on, is it? Or do you guys go by a different map? Thanks, that's what I wanted to hear. Oh, no problem, dude. I should also mention that I don't have experience with either of those champions because I only have, excuse me, I only have a rank 1, level 1, 3-star Cole, who I've never played, and I have a 550 Corvus that I've never played outside of the arena. But even still, I would go with Corvus. He's on your path? Okay. Got it. I hate the last two champions on that path. Wasp. I mean, actually, Iron Fist is not bad. As long as my champions are relatively healthy, it's not bad. But sometimes I get my ass kicked, and when I'm not healthy, it sucks. But the Wasp fight, no matter what, that fight just always sucks. My evades, they're failing. God, I hate fighting Nick Fury. Nick Fury might be one of the most underrated defenders right now. Dude's just annoying. You watch memes? My fave is Moby Dick. Is that a meme? I think I still have a little, like a few minutes for my my champions to, my 5-stars to come off cooldown. Let's check on AQ. BG, does Namor's medium attack seem too easy to punish? Dex then medium attack when he dashed forward seems he is not going to be all that great of a defender. I mean, I have never tried countering him that way. That's good. That's good info if you're able to counter him that way. I don't really see him as a defender anyway, so I don't care if he's the worst defender. That's fine by me. I want to use that guy offensively. But I don't think he's going to be that good of a defender. All of his specials are easy to evade and stuff. So I never really saw him as a defender. But that's good to know. I'm sure that info will come in handy against certain nodes against Namor. The only large champ I brought was rank 4 hype, who I need for Caustic Temper in Section 3. P, you got to rank 5 that hype. Now I have to revive him. Yeah, you got to rank 5 that hype, buddy. Why are bathtubs hard to get out of? Good question. I don't even know what word you tried to spell before. Do any of you know what this word means? I'm going to spell it out. Ready? Sittltk. A lot of T's, and a few other letters in there. I'm guessing sit, probably, but anywho. Hype is the worst champion in the game. I hate him so much. Not really, but I really do hate him with a passion. Wow. Wow. Still don't have a 5-star hype. Been wanting to get him for so long now. It'll never happen. Dubes, you missed your chance, man. He was in the arena. Where were you when he was in the arena? Too bad you weren't on your, the crazy arena grinding streak that you've been on now. Getting all these new champions, dude. Your roster seems like it's growing pretty quick in terms of 5 stars, at least. That was a really good investment on my part, getting Hyperion from the arena. I pulled him from crystals a few times naturally, so I would have had him by now anyway. But still, you never know. Where were you on that 23 mil cutoff? Sinister. Touche. New record for me, 13.1 million with an 80 win streak. That's it, Art of Chaos. I would actually do 13 million if it only took me 80 wins. That's pretty sick, dude. Come on, units, 3 nights in a row, units. 225, please, 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 please. 225, dude, what is going on? I love these crystals, man. I love these crystals. 2TPG just sent you my favorite drunk guy video. Yeah, I can't watch it. I'm sorry, man. It could potentially get me banned from YouTube if I watch another YouTube video on stream. And yeah. I can check it out after the stream, but I can't do it right now. At least 3 nights in a row with 225 units? Yeah, dude. You can Cavalier soon? I cannot Cavalier soon. I mean, let me see how many units I actually have, because it's bugged out with the amount up there. Did I crack 15k? I did crack 15k. Hell yeah. I haven't been above 15k too many times in all my time playing this game. Talking maybe like 5 total. It feels good to be this high. I don't think I've ever made it to 20k. If I can actually get to 20k. Oh no, I can't because Namor's coming up. So never mind. Scratch that. Cancel that. Good grief, wish I had that kind of luck with those crystals. It's hit or miss. You know, I had a couple of openings that were pretty rough. And feels like I went on long streaks without getting any units at night. You know what, do I press the luck? Spin out another one? Of course I do. So, you know, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Right now I'm just riding the luck wave. I almost want to pop a 5-star right now just to see what happens. Really ride that luck wave. Mike, you spent some units. You make me feel bad with only 500. I'm sorry, Yuki. You have enough for 12k offer with an Odin left? Well, I'm thinking I'm gonna spend like 6k plus on Namor. So gold. Is it 50k? 15k. All right, that's the worst reward you can get. Lowest amount of gold. Open 7 mil battle chips on April 2nd, BG. I'm back over 7 mil again. What? I'm dumbfounded, dude. What? You're back over 7 million again. In that amount of time. Good God. Dude, what are your units at right now? I know you're sitting on a pretty good stash of units. I think you're above 20k, right? Dude, 7 million. Ugh. I mean, I think I just did the math on that the other night, didn't I? Yeah. That's, I mean, that's on average, that's going to be a little over 12,000 units that you have in those 7 million battle chips. Yeah, I'm like 7.3 mil. I got like 15k units. Okay. Okay. Damn, dude, that's awesome. I wish I had that many. Can't leave this BG. Drunk Star is too funny. Pop, 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 poop, 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 pop, poop, pop. That's what Star's saying right now. Pop 5-star or call police. I don't think I'm gonna pop a 5-star, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me see how many shards I have, even. I'm only at 24,000. You know what? Let it ride, baby. Let's do this, man. Let's just pop this thing. Only one. I'm only gonna pop one. Okay, no. Wait. Hold on. Let's do it like this. First off, I'm gonna hide the overlay stuff. Just in case I decide to upload this later. I'm gonna hide that. And the cutoff. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm only going to open up one 5-star crystal if we're gonna leave it up to the game here. If I open up one of these 4-star crystals and it's a max signature ability crystal, which at this point is like 50-50. If I open up a max sig crystal out of the 4-star, you know what? I'll even sweeten the deal. If it's a new champion, oh god, what if I pull Night Thrasher though? I'll be so sad. I'll be really sad. It's midnight. Why is my dad playing Minecraft? He's got Minecraft fever, Pete. But okay, if it's a that's what I'm gonna do. If it's a, I'm gonna pop one. I know there's 4 in here, but I'm only gonna pop one. I'm gonna pop one crystal if it's a max sig crystal or a new champion. Then I'm gonna pop a 5-star. We're leaving it up to the game here. Leaving it up to fate. Leaving it up to fate. It's gotta feel right. This is the only way to make it feel right. Let's see what happens. I swear, don't be Night Thrasher. Don't be Night Thrasher. Don't be Night Thrasher. I don't know if he's max sig. Is he? Oh, okay. Oh, what do we do now? That takes him to max sig. Ah, son of a... Alright, I guess we gotta do it. I guess off of a technicality, it got him to sig 99. So I guess we gotta do it now. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go. Let's pop a 5. Only popping 1, though. Just barely snuck in there. I don't know if that's a sign, if that's good or if that's good luck or not or what, man. But oh, there's so many champions in this reel that I want. Mr. Sinister, Havoc, not you. Thing. Ah, Darkhawk, yes. Let's go. Pull that Corvus? Oh, I would love to pull Corvus, man. Here comes the glaive. I hope so, guys. I hope so, man. I already tried to pop open the dungeon crystal that has Corvus in it. Swing and a miss. Again. There's already been dungeon crystals in the past with that guy, too. I tuned at just the right time. Hobbit, what's up, man? Yup. You're about to watch me pull a Corvus, apparently. Let's see what happens. Hands off. Full on fate mode here. What do we got? Oh, that Venom the Duck. If I got the Venom the Duck dupe, too. Oh, that'd be sick. Okay. There we go. There we go. Let's go. I shouldn't have done it, man. First time awakening. Whoop-de-doo. Well, okay. That was fun. I'm going to pass on this offer. Thank you anyway, Kabam. I shouldn't be doing this now. I actually needed this crystal for a different video I have plans for. That's okay. I'll get more shards soon. We got one more. Risk it for the biscuit. I'm risking it. I need a biscuit, man. Oh, God. Alright, come on. Someone good. Give me that Corvus, that Ghost. 5-star, Killmonger? Maybe? Come on, man. Venom the Duck dupe. Darkhawk thing. All those other champions I was talking about. Sentinel. Somebody good. Somebody good. Somebody good. Somebody good. Somebody good. Somebody good. I'll take it. I already had him awakened, but that's some more SIG levels. And you know what? I'm still really far away from being able to rank this guy up for prestige purposes, but he's got high prestige. And maybe at some point I can rank this guy up. I've pulled him a lot here recently. I have pulled him a lot here recently. I got this guy the first time not that long ago. I want to say 2 months ago, 3 months, like 2 months ago or something like that. And then I pulled him again like last month. Pulled him again. He's SIG 40. Let me check my stash real quick just to see what I'm working with here. I would rank 5 this guy. I think he's super cool. So I would rank 5 him, but you know, I got other champions have priority first. If I, yeah, see, here's the problem. I only have 12 of these SIG stones. If I could get him higher, if I can get him like SIG 200, then I would totally do it. I'm going to start ranking him up, though. I'm going to start building him up. I think he's only rank 2 right now. But, oops. You know, I'll get him to rank 3 soon enough. Yeah, he's rank 2. Oh, God, he's so cool. The way he rises from the dead like that. I'll get him to rank 3 soon enough, and, you know, eventually he'll go up. Yeah, I might use this guy in 6.2, depending on how the Mystic Path is looking too. Cool, man. Alright. Another one? I don't have another one. That was it. That was my last crystal. I gotta earn some more shards. This damn arena. What am I 6-star? Oh, no. That's right. I just popped open a 6-star. I'm nowhere near a 6-star, but okay. Well, that's pretty decent. He's very metal, as the kids used to say. He's so metal. That's true. That's true. Oh, man. Alright, guys. That is it for tonight. We were able to verify, by the way. Somebody sent a picture, a screenshot of how this screen used to look, and it did not have the egg on it previously. Previously, it had a regular crystal outline. It now has the egg. I don't know what Kabam's doing, but they're changing things. They're changing things. Let me put this stuff back on screen real quick. Okay. Cavalier Crystal? No. No, absolutely not. Never mind. In the future, there may be one champion that I want to pop Cavalier for, but I'm going to talk about that in a different video. And normally I don't like popping Cavalier Crystals. Normally I think they're the devil. But there's one circumstance that if it happens, I may end up popping Cavaliers for. You think they watch your streams and couldn't live with the normal Crystal Shadow? Probably. That has to be it, yeah. Yeah, they watch every night. Kabam's watching right now. They're you know, Hey, guys. Hey, Kabam. Who? You don't even know Marvel characters? You'll see. You'll see. I don't even know if I'm going to do it. It's just a slight possibility. That's all. All right, anyway. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you for all the super chats. There was a bunch of super chats, especially right at the start of the stream. We have a little bit of a wall going on, but I think B. Daniel's technically the D of the night. Shark, I am Kabam. All of them? Wow. What's the cutoff for Night Thrasher? I have the prediction right next to my face. I can almost smell it. It's just a guess, though. You're going to want to go higher. Go higher than my guess of 2.4. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good luck finishing up your grinds. Oh, that's right. I can't go to sleep yet. I gotta run my 5 stars real quick. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good luck. Good night, everybody. I hit my hand really hard just now. Ah.